everyone, and welcome to Pinkerton Academy's graduation ceremony here at Memorial Field. We are truly excited to once again host commencement on our beautiful campus. And for those of you who have never attended one of our graduations, I have some information for you that I hope you'll find helpful. First, public law forbids smoking and vaping anywhere, anytime on our campus. Thank you for complying with that. The porta potties are located across from the concession stand. Our junior class officers are selling water and snacks at the concession stand as a fundraiser for the class to support their senior activities next year. Thank you for supporting the class of 2023 also. Each graduate received a commemorative commencement program at rehearsal this week. If you would like to follow along now, the program is on the Pinkerton Academy website at www.pinkertonacademy.org. You'll find it right there on the homepage. Only Pinkerton photographers will be permitted on or near the stage to take photos of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. We ask that the audience refrain from passing inflatable objects to the graduates and that guests kindly not use air horns during the ceremony. Please help us take care of our turf field by disposing of litter, including gum, in one of the many trash receptacles found around the field. During the diploma presentation, students will proceed up the ramp to my right, then cross the stage to receive their diploma jacket. They will then exit to my left and then proceed backstage for their diploma insert. The graduates will be visible on the video wall, so all of you will have a really amazing view. Lastly, I would like to bring your attention to the stunning new banners here on the stage tonight. They're a generous gift from Pinkerton's class of 2020. I would like to thank the class advisors, Mr. Lemire, Mr. and Mrs. Lemire, and the class of 2020 for this beautiful gift. So if any 2020 alums are out there, thank you. So it's a beautiful evening. The weather is perfect. It's going to be a glorious ceremony, and we'll get started in just a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome guests, friends, family. Please join me in welcoming the Board of Trustees, the administration, faculty, and staff onto the field. Many of our faculty and staff are on campus this evening. Some are on the field on the other side of North Main Street, helping to keep everything running smoothly and safely this evening. So if you see one of my colleagues out there tonight, and you'll recognize them easily with their Pinkerton t-shirts on, please thank them for us for helping make this evening a success. So my thanks to all of them who are out there tonight. Class of 2022, are you ready? Please join me in welcoming Pinkerton Academy's amazing class of 2022 onto the field for their graduation. And I introduce Allie Bridges, Junior Class President, as Class Marshal, leading the class. Joining Class Marshal Allie Bridges are the Class of 2022 advisors, Mrs. Vanessa Tracy and Ms. Grace Flint. They have worked with the class for the last 4 years. Please give them a round of applause too. So seniors have been practicing their marching all week, and I think you did good. Good job. So welcome again, everyone, to this day of celebration for the graduating class of 2022. We've had an awesome week, and I know that the advisors, the administrators, faculty, and especially our graduates are excited to begin, so here we go. It gives me great pleasure to start the ceremony with the performance of the national anthem and the posting of the colors. Our vocalists this evening are Cecilia Lamano, Alyssa Raza, Lori Stevens, Victoria Volokitkin, and our signers will be Victoria Ferreira and Victoria Wastafaro. The colors will be presented by Pinkerton Academy ROTC Color Guard. Our cadets this evening, Ethan Flaherty, Aidan Smetzler, Neve Bolter, and Lenora Amaralt. Would everyone please rise and remain standing as we honor our country with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
Wasn't that outstanding? Wonderful job, everyone. Beautiful, just beautiful. Thank you, singers, signers, and ROTC Color Guard. At this time, I ask Madeline Frank to come to the podium.
On behalf of the class of 2022, it is my honor to welcome you to Pinkerton Academy's commencement ceremony. Through these 4 years, we have been anticipating high school's end, yearning to enter the real world and live lives on our own terms. While today marks the beginning of this transition and we are ready to race into the future, we should also pause to reflect on the people who brought us here. The teacher that pulled you aside on a bad day to check in on you, the friend that frequently offered you homework help without complaint, the strangers who greeted you with a kind smile or a wave, and the parent that was always there to support you in any endeavor. These are the people that made us who we are today, and the people that made being where we are today possible. Reflect on your individual strength as well, our resilience through the COVID pandemic, and our ability to adapt and learn in unprecedented environments. As we prepare to leave high school, let us remember which study habits worked and which ones didn't, the chemistry formulas and the books we read for English, but most importantly, let us remember the people and think carefully about how we want others, present and future, to remember each of us. As we go forth, be confident that the work we have done in our formative years at Pinkerton has prepared us for whatever chapter comes next, and take time to celebrate all that we have accomplished thus far. Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie. I would like to invite Nathan Rue to the podium.
I have the honor of introducing an important figure in the Pinkerton Academy community. This individual, a resident of Derry, has a strong tradition of dedication to Pinkerton Academy, including having his 2 sons graduate from the school. He was elected to the Board of Trustees in 2005 and became its president in 2018. Handing us our diplomas this evening is the president of the Pinkerton Academy Board of Trustees, Dr. William Nevius.
Thank you very much. It truly is my honor to be with you this evening, and everyone I've talked to with the trustees and the faculties and the faculty members and the Board of Trustee members, I've reminded them that I'm the one that ordered the weather for tonight compared to last year. So I'll take a round of applause now, please, for that. Okay. Thank you. Just kidding, of course. I'm going to take just a moment and take care of some housekeeping things that are very important to us. But before I get to that very important announcement on some awards for some of our members of the Pinkerton family, and I do use that phrase, Pinkerton family, with a tremendous amount of honor and respect in my heart, because that's who we are. Speaking of which, what about this class of 2022? You know, yeah, okay, we're going to get some more of that, but remember, I hope you know that you are the honor here tonight. We're here for you, but I hope you would agree with me that we could not be here, and this class could not be here, if it weren't for other members of our Pinkerton family. And I'm just going to talk about that just for a second. And I always do this every year if I have an opportunity, because it is so important. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to give a round of applause, if you would join me, please, to each and every one of the class members of 2022, because you are the stars tonight. So congrats to you. With that said, we also know that we would not be here, and I include myself with that group. I'd like to think I'm graduating with you. But this class would not be here if it were not for the family members, the friends, the significant others, the various people that have supported you during these challenging times for 4 years, but especially the last 2 years. You know, what a miracle class this is, and having the support from all those family members and friends and very important people in your lives, they deserve a round of applause as well. So please, out there, thank you, parents, grandparents, spouses, all those great people out there that made this happen for the class of 2022. The other important thing I look forward to every year if I had that opportunity, which I have now since 2018, and they're going to hear more praise, not just right now, but throughout the evening, and that is I've watched every day, every month, working with Headmaster Powers and, of course, the trustees, but what about the great faculty, staff we have on this campus that has taken care of you? A round of applause for every one of them, for sure. They have worked hard to keep you safe and to support you every step of the way. And I've watched it, and I know you have as well. I want to give a special salute to the Board of Trustees who give their time and their expertise. And it's been tough on the trustees as well. Every month, every year, these last 4 years, especially the last 2. So I would like to recognize the Board of Trustees who are here this evening. Board of Trustees, if you would please stand over here to the west. Thank you very much, Board of Trustees. Thank you. With that said, I'm going to recognize 2 Board of Trustee members that deserve this very special honor from you. The first one is Wayne Bolden, who represents the community of Hampstead. Wayne Bolden is retiring this year after 27 years of giving his time and expertise. Wayne, would you please stand again and wave everyone? Wayne Bolden, thank you for your service, 27 years as a trustee. Well, that's outstanding, there's no doubt about it. But the next trustee that we are going to recognize is Harry Burnham. Harry Burnham is also retiring at the end of this month after, now think about this for a second. Pinkerton Academy is 208 years old. 37 years of donating time, expertise, and all those hours. Harry Burnham is retiring after 37 years of being on the Board of Trustees. Harry, would you please stand as well? Thank you, Harry. Thank you, sir. It's a good segue for me to move into a couple of awards I'm going to announce tonight. Once in a while, not every year, the Board of Trustees does bestow a very special honor on individuals who have staff, faculty, administrators, volunteers in the community who have given more than you can possibly imagine to support Pinkerton Academy. And this is called the Trustees Meritorious Service Award. We very seldom, probably maybe twice in the history of the school, have given 2 individuals this award. This happens to be a year that we are giving 2 awards to 2 very deserving individuals. I'd like to point out, we don't always even give the award every year. But when you have 2 individuals like Karen Ferguson, who retired just recently from Pinkerton Academy after many, many years of serving students, faculty, staff, administration, Mrs. Karen Ferguson is receiving the Trustees Meritorious Service Award for 2022. So if you would give Karen Ferguson a round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Karen, if you're out there someplace, please know how much we love you and appreciate what you did for Pinkerton Academy. The second award is someone that you may or may not know, but has just recently served as 50 years as the Chief of Police in Derry, New Hampshire, and that is Chief Edward Garone, is also receiving the Meritorious Service Award for outstanding service to the Pinkerton Academy community. And I'd like to make a special note about this. He might be the chief of Derry, the chief of police of Derry, but for 50 years, he's taken care of our students, regardless of which town that the students came from. All 6 of our sending towns, he's always been there, taking care, along with his police department, to keep our students, faculty, and staff safe. And so for Chief Garone, by the way, we're pretty sure that 50 years as chief of police breaks the record in the United States as a chief of police. So please give us a great round of applause for Chief Garone. Thank you, Chief. At this point, in the fall, we will recognize the following people for the Hall of Fame Award for 2022. And I won't give much of a background on them. I'll just give the names, and if they're an alum, of course, I'll point out what year they graduated. Paul Thompson, class of 07. Timothy Kane, Master Maroney, class of 79. Valerie Jackson, class of 90. Michael Gavrish, Edmund Angel, and George Tom all will receive Hall of Fame awards. These are our recipients for 2022. There will be special award program for them in the fall. Let's give all of them a round of applause, please. At this point, we always have it on the agenda that I'm going to give some remarks. And actually, starting with this class, when you were freshmen, I was given that same task. I see somebody shaking their head, yes. I remember walking in when you were freshmen, and I had received a speech I was supposed to give to you in that year, that fall. And I remember tearing it up and throwing it up in the air and saying, I'm not giving a speech. Well, I'm not giving a speech tonight. I'm just going to offer a couple thoughts, if you don't mind. And just for a few seconds. Because this class is so special, I thought about this quite a bit over the past year especially. This has been a tough year for us as well, in addition to the first year of the pandemic. So I hope that you will take this experience and handle it like you have done the last couple of years. Take it out there and please, please share your passion and your caring with everyone you meet. We seem to be in a world of division at this point and in this country. I hope this class will continue doing what you've done the last 4 years, especially the last 2. That is, that person sitting next to you and behind you and over to the other side. You have had their backs because that's the right thing to do. I hope you will go out, if you're going to college, you're going to work, you're going to the military, no matter where you are. Please do all of us a favor, especially this older generation that needs this now more than ever. Show us the way. Show us that you can listen to people, have your opinions, share your opinions, and support everyone out there in a peaceful manner, and not just go out there and think, I know everything because I don't know everything, you don't know everything. Let's do it in a way that is indicative of who Pinkerton Academy is and has been for 208 years. So I'll just leave you with a couple of thoughts. And I would like for you to think about this a little bit. My life has been interesting. I've been fortunate to be able to travel around the world as an educator, but also as a musician. And I always take a look at the various music from around the world, and I pay special attention to those songwriters that actually do all the work. Yes, you know, the bands out front, the singers, the vocalists, they get all the attention, but if it were not for the songwriters, guess what? They wouldn't be there. So here's my parting thought. Take it for what it's worth, but I hope you will think about it. Imagine what you want, then get out of the way. Even when you don't know, go with your dreaming, apply it to your thinking. Energy follows thought. So, do yourself a favor. Even when you're not quite sure, keep the dreams coming, because this class, if any class has ever done it, will make sure energy follows thought. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you very much. 2022, you're great. We love you.
Thank you, Dr. Nevius. At this time, I am thrilled to invite my two colleagues to the stage, Mr. Derek Lee and Dr. Jennifer Rasmini.
This year, Pinkerton's class of 2022's valedictorian Ryan McMahon and salutatorian Casey Ames wanted to change tradition and start a new trend. Tonight, they will be delivering their speech together. Ryan and Casey have developed a strong relationship since meeting in Miss Kavanaugh's cultural geography class as freshmen, and Ryan helping Casey carry her books sophomore year while Casey was recovering from a basketball injury. It only got stronger during the pandemic. This is when they connected with other classmates to persevere through remote and hybrid learning, forming study groups for classes like AP Chemistry and AP Physics, and being a support for each other beyond academics. It was during that time that Ryan and Casey determined that the success of all was stronger than the success of one, and they united together with the goal of helping each other do well.
Ryan McMahon went into Pinkerton Academy with his eyes wide open, as he had 3 siblings that graduate from Pinkerton before him. All 3 were heavily involved in the school throughout their tenures, so Ryan followed suit. Ryan has been the president of Student Council, a member of the World Language and National Honor Societies, served as an AMP mentor for first-year students. Ryan has also sought after his passions by volunteering at a local rescue barn. He has rehabilitated 2 horses over the past 2 years and served as an assistant instructor for younger children learning how to ride. According to Ryan, his favorite Pinkerton classes were AP Chemistry, AP Language and Composition, and Honors English 10, because he felt that those classes allowed him to grow so much, both academically and personally. Ryan will be pursuing pre-med next year at the University of Pennsylvania.
Casey Ames shared how she experienced great progress and growth through her experiences at Pinkerton Academy. Her involvement at Pinkerton included her being a member of the women's basketball program. After suffering an injury during her sophomore season, Casey learned to cherish the little things and not to sweat the small stuff, but to continue to be confident and see each situation from all perspectives. It's no wonder that Casey's classmates selected her as most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize at the senior banquet. Casey was also a member of the Tower Writers Guild, Leadership Council of Athletics, and National Honor Society. She noted her parents and sister always trusted her to do well and supported her throughout high school, and thanks Mrs. Sturdivant for reigniting her love and passion for science, and Mr. Bailey for making learning fun. Casey will continue her growth, as she stated, as an introvert living in the city, as she will attend Northeastern in the fall to major in biochemistry, with plans to become a PA or doctor in the future.
No one great invention or innovation has been created in isolation. It is done by uniting several different disciplines, people, and ideas to formulate something new. The 2 students who are about to come to this stage model the unity of different ideas, people, and interests and have combined to create a friendship that prioritized encouragement and success for both. Please welcome to the stage the salutatorian of the class of 2022, Casey Ames, and the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Ryan McMahon.
Good evening, Dr. Nevius, trustees, Headmaster Powers, administrators, faculty, staff, parents and friends, and our fellow members of the class of 2022.
At this moment, many of you are probably wondering why both Casey and I are standing on the stage delivering the valedictorian/salutatorian speech together.
You might be asking, are they really going to stray from years of tradition?
Are they too lazy to write two separate speeches?
Was Ryan afraid that my speech would be better than his?
Our answers are yes, yes, and definitely yes. More than all of these reasons, though, we're giving this speech together because similar to all of you, our happiest memories, our proudest moments, and our greatest successes were made possible by the relationships we formed during our time at Pinkerton. Our time here has not been a solo endeavor, and we thought, in the spirit of showing not telling, we would embody the unity of the class of 2022 by delivering one speech together.
To say the least, our class has had a strange few years during our time here. With our last normal year being when we were freshmen, we are the only class who had a full year of the traditional Pinkerton experience before becoming seniors.
Our class has faced some serious challenges, such as
A pandemic,
silent breakout rooms on Zoom,
a decrease in passing time from 7 to 6 minutes,
and Senior Palooza. And when we were forced to be isolated for much of our sophomore and junior year, our school spirit and many of our mental states suffered. We couldn't see our friends in classes or outside of school, and this took a toll on everyone.
But as seniors, we've persevered and worked together to bring back everything that we, as well as other classes, lost. LCA brought back the Astro Machine, piloted by our favorite resident astronaut, Christina Pikowski.
NHS had over 1,000 community service hours, Student Council completely sold out both homecoming dances, and the infamous campus corner cookies came back.
JROTC brought back their military ball and had their very first Baton Death March to honor those who lost their lives during the march in World War II.
Our marching band brought back their band camp and held a multitude of parades. Pinkerton players brought back all their show-stopping performances to the Stockbridge Theater with a full crowd. And we were all able to celebrate another victory over Londonderry this year at MacPlac.
As a whole, the Pinkerton community worked together this year to bring back and add new club events to restore Pinkerton's spirit and get as many people involved as possible.
Although we have had great success this past year, there is no denying that each of us had our fair share of struggles.
Personally, I persevered through an ACL tear that cut short my high school basketball career.
And I persevered through a bout of acne caused by wearing a mask, also known as maskne.
But as we became close friends, we both truly learned how impactful a supportive friendship can be. College admissions are often a time of intense competitions where friendships strain and fall apart, but Ryan and I both recognized that competing with each other wouldn't help either of us succeed.
So instead, we decided to work together. We set aside time to help each other write essays, handle stress, and manifest acceptances. My favorite essay that I wrote during the college admissions process was actually a peer recommendation for Casey, because describing her positive contributions to the community and myself was easy.
We spent quite a few studies looking over each other's essays, bouncing ideas back and forth, and helping each other develop strong applications. And in the end, I might have been more excited than Ryan to hear that he got into UPenn.
Even though we're similar students and we're applying to similar schools, we prioritized our friendship over the admissions process, and we were both better off for it. Rather than spend our energy competing with each other, We collaborated to improve both of our applications and be happier in general.
We recognized that by working together, we could both succeed and do better than we would have done alone. And I think it's safe to say that neither of us would be where we are without each other. While at many schools, finding opportunities after high school is cutthroat, our class as a whole was very supportive of each other. From reposting all their friends' decisions on Instagram to congratulating students across campus, our class uplifted and celebrated each other through the entire process.
Besides our friendship, I think it's fair to say one of the things we'll remember most about our time at Pinkerton is our peers. When we asked seniors around campus what their favorite memory was from their time at Pinkerton, we got the following responses.
Going to prom after not having one junior year,
Dressing up with friends for Spirit Week,
walking to class with friends, even in the frigid winter,
getting into college or finding a job after graduating,
participating in Milli Vanilli,
racing each other to the senior lot,
going on trips for DECA and FBLA with friends,
and working at Market Basket. Notice that all of these memories involve the student body uplifting and supporting each other. The Pinkerton community is most successful when students are screaming at the top of their lungs for the football team at MacPlac.
We're most successful when we celebrate our friendships and form new ones at events like prom.
We're most successful when we dress up in baggy shorts, polo shirts, and Uggs for Adam Sandler Day.
I think the Uggs might have been just you.
Well, our point is that our class has had its greatest successes when we uplifted each other rather than competed or tore each other down.
While we are all vastly different individuals, we are united by our efforts to return Pinkerton to the exciting, eventful, and amazing high school that it was before the pandemic, so that classes in years to come will be able to have the traditional high school experience that we did as freshmen.
Outside of high school, it's essential that we continue to strive for unity.
We need to act as one to protect our future and create a better path for those following in our footsteps. We can only improve this world by working together, uplifting each other, and fighting hand in hand. So vote in state and local elections. Put aside your own beliefs to respect others. And when you see others succeed, be unconditionally happy for them.
It may be hard to believe at this moment, but in just a few years, we will be doctors, nurses, firefighters, business people, teachers, politicians, soldiers, mechanics, electricians, builders, the list goes on. We will each follow our own path and impact the community that we live in, and as we move forward in our lives, it's important to remember that not every lasting impact we make on our community is inherently positive. We must actively choose to do good.
Ryan and I think that one of the best traits of the class of 2022 is our supportive and uplifting spirit, and we must bring these values into our future endeavors to create a more positive and unified nation. When you get your first adult job, don't view your coworkers solely as your competition for that promotion you want, but rather build relationships with them that make everyone involved more successful.
If you pursue higher education, don't hide your study guides and outlines from your future classmates, but collaborate to combine your skill sets and do better in the class.
If you are joining the military, don't put others down to rise through the ranks, but rather work with your fellow service people to create a safer environment for everyone.
Don't approach your life as a competition where others must lose in order for you to win.
We will all be more successful when we stop putting energy into trying to tear each other down, but instead collaborate to address the issues we collectively face.
Class of 2022, as we walk across the stage tonight, let's honor our classmates who are not with us today and show our love and appreciation for the people who helped us along the way. Congratulations!
Thank you, Casey and Ryan. That was outstanding. James Andrews, I invite you to the podium.
I have the honor of introducing you to the Headmaster of Pinkerton Academy, Dr. Timothy Powers. Dr. Powers holds a BA from St. Anselm College, a Master's in Education and Doctor of Education from Walden University, and he also has his CAGs from Southern New Hampshire University. Dr. Powers' first job was scooping ice cream at his summer job at the Scoop Deck in Wells, Maine. After college, he then worked for a tech company for a year before leaving to begin his career in education. He first started teaching math at Salem High School from 2002 to 2004, and then he taught at Pelham High School. Dr. Powers came to Pinkerton in 2010 as the athletic director and was then named Dean of Students in April of 2016 before being named interim headmaster for Pinkerton Academy. He started serving as the official headmaster on July 1st, 2019. In addition to his position here at Pinkerton Academy, Dr. Powers also has the title of Math Nerd. However, his greatest title of all is being called Dad by his 10-year-old daughter, Em. Dr. Powers has a passion for education and strives to make Pinkerton a fun and safe place to learn and teach each and every day. Please welcome Dr. Timothy Powers.
Good evening, members of the Board of Trustees, sending schools, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, members of the class of 2022. You made it. As your yearbook stated, back like never before. This year, you led our campus back like never before. You started from the early days of this school year. You brought us back to campus every day. Welcomed the freshman class with a reception on the quad. You brought back the homecoming dance after bringing back the Mac plaque. In and out of the classroom, you have reminded us of the importance of bringing things back like never before. Plays, performances, trips, games, class events, and indoor and outdoor learning are all things that you led in bringing back like never before to our campus and our community. Tonight, after you walk across this stage, get your diploma, and move on to your next chapter, how are you going to continue to do that? What impact will you leave on those around you? As I look at you tonight, you are about to join 30,000 others who are Pinkerton graduates. You're a class of nearly 700 strong. As a class, together, you have accomplished many things that as you sit here, you are individuals. Each one of you is unique, and your journey to this point is your own. When thinking about what to share with you tonight, I thought, why not just turn to Google? Just Google words of wisdom for the class of 2022. A quick search turned up quotes from Sun Tzu, a journey with 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Audrey Hepburn's, nothing is impossible, the word itself says, I'm possible. To John Wooden's, do not let making a living prevent you from making a life, and many others. There are many phrases that can be shared to describe you and to try to inspire you. There are stories of teams or individuals who were counted out to only come back and go further than anyone thought. Just look at the NBA Finals and where the Celtics were in January to where they are now. There are artists, musicians, writers, and others that we read about who came from nothing, had struggles, turned their life around, and have found success. Other stories are great and inspirational, but they're not your stories. When I look at you sitting here, I'm in awe of what you have accomplished. Collectively, you have earned over 15,400 credits, won numerous awards, state titles, thousands of hours of community service, and done so many more things. Individually, you will continue to accomplish many things. After tonight, some of you are going to college, taking a gap year, going to work, or entering the military. I hope that each of you will take the lessons that you've learned here to help you in the future. Even though you are graduating tonight, you will always be an Astro and always welcome. My family, music plays an important part of our lives. For many, a song can mark an important event or time in your life. My daughter loves the classics, the ones that I would have heard on the radio, the oldies radio station, 103.3, growing up. So for all of you, that'd be like next level oldies. This weekend, we were listening to some songs, and Bill Withers' Lean on Me came on. I won't sing it for you, But it starts with, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not feeling strong. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm going to need somebody to lean on. Tomorrow will be there for us, no matter what we are feeling or going through. There are days that we will have joys and days that we will have sorrows. The song continues, please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill, those of your needs that you won't let show, you can just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Asking for help is not easy. You're at a point in your life when you may think that you need to have all the answers, but you don't have to have them all. We all need to have help at some point and in different ways. Reaching out and asking for help is a strength, not a weakness. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. We all need that somebody or somebodies. Look around you tonight and see the love that is here for you. When the road gets tough, reach out. When someone reaches out to you, answer. We're all here for you and you for each other. Many hands make light work. My favorite song is Love and Luck by Jimmy Buffett. Work hard to make your own luck. Love yourself and each other every day. I love you. 3 simple words that have so much meaning, but sometimes are so difficult for us to say. Class of 2022, I love you. I wish you all the best and look forward to seeing where your next adventure takes you. Don't be a stranger. Come back and visit and share with us. And if there is a load that you have to bear, we're right up the road. Congratulations, class of 2022. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Lee back up to the stage.
I'm here to present the honors diploma recipients. For this recognition, eligibility is based on the following criteria: at least a 90% cumulative GPA, at least 4 advanced courses that span 3 disciplines or more with a 90% or higher in each course, and at least 2 additional advanced courses in an area of concentration with a 90% or higher in each course. The following students have successfully met the criteria, and we congratulate you on your hard-earned accomplishment. Students, when I announce your names, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Laura Adams, Ocean Adhikari, Casey Ames, James Andrews, Samantha Autumn, Hadaya Batter, Austin Bobe, Jessica Bolduc, Luke Brennan, Jack Cameron, Jackson Crawford, Evan Croto, Elizabeth Crump, Royce D'Amelio, Nicholas D'Angelo, Peter Doriga, Jude Farley, Rebecca Farnham, Tyler Fernandes, Brittany Fermies, Madeline Frank, Kristen Gulbranson, Travis Henry, Caitlin Holland, Tyler Howe, Sarah Iller, Matthew Kahn, Rachel Kiesling, Evan Kuhl, Jackson Hunick, Ashley LeMay, Cecilia Lamano, Jillian Lynch, Ryan McMahon, Kaylee McMillan, Maya Misseldine, Leah Morin, Leo Napoleon, Alexander Navarro, Skylar Nielsen, George Nigro, Abigail Notzel, Christina Pakowski, Tyler Papalardo, Sydney Pelletier, Kaiser Perry, Tam Yao Pham, Isabel Povey, Bridget Richmond, Nicholas Ryu, Thomas Ryu, Nathan Rue, Abigail Rowe, Alyssa Raza, Kyle Santangelo, Jessica Smith, Lori Stevens, Richie Thatch, Alexander Volokitkin, Colby Wong. Congratulations to all honors diploma recipients. You may be seated. Graduates, now the time you've been waiting for, the presentation of your diplomas. Diplomas will be presented by Dr. Nevius and announced by Miss Lonnie Buskey and Mr. Jeffrey Soika.
Aiden Bradbury Kane, Kyle Santangelo, Ryan Christopher Divelbis, Sophia Noelle Lawnroth, Madison Kelsey Connors, Alexander Louis Navarro, Megan Kathleen Knight, Olivia Paris Welch, Kristen Marie Gulbranson, Owen Frank Muskrat, Sydney Alicia Pelletier, Evan Chen Croto, Royce D'Amelio, Casey Daylin Ames, Madeline Ruth Frank, James Royce Andrews, Jude Alexander Farley, Kaisar Adrian Perry, Rachel Ann Kiesling. Jessica Louise Smith. Maya Taya Misseldine. Lindsay Kate McAlpine. Erin Marguerite Plummer. Ryan Michael Overy. Sophie Louise Olson. Solomia Maevsky. Jillian Brooke Lynch. Elizabeth Suzanne Fournier. Robert James DeFeo. Nicholas Robert D'Angelo. Elizabeth Upperman Crump. Nathan William Rue. Jack Duncan Cameron. Christina Marie Pakowski. Isabel Joan Povey. Ryan Michael McMahon. Victoria Teresa Wastafaro. Victoria Beth Ferreira. Marcus Troy Abbott. Ashley Megan Abosher. Zenip Rajab Abulgazam. Alex Xander Adams. Benjamin David Adams. Laura Eve Adams. Samuel Michael Adams. Wyatt Hunter Adams. Ocean Podell Adakari. Cameron Marie Elena Afonso. Cole Chad Alden. McKenna Rose Alden. Adam Stephen Alfara. Nina Simone Andrews. Elena Michelle Aparicio. Maxwell James Argerio. Joshua Thomas Armour. Gabriel Kane Arndt. Joshua Allen Ashe. Brian Michael Atkinson. Liliana Cynthia Auger. Samantha Autumn. Mina Elizabeth Ailes. Angelina Chantal Bedoui. Hadea Azat Bader. Meredith Sophia Bailey. Emma Ann Bain. Jared David Barham. Stephen Delaney Baird II. Madison Olivia Baker. Alexander Anthony Barbudo. Lucy Stella Barlow. Lauren Yvette Barnes. Ethan John Barr. Victoria Nicole Volokitkin. Lori Adele Stevens. Cecilia Marie Lamano. Alyssa Gail Raza. Ethan Scott Barrett. Alexavier James Bartlett. J. Bartlett Mondalto. Phoebe Noel Baskin. Picasso Gordon Bates. Anthony Bautista. Brian Owen Bierce. Riley Evan Bollier. Nicholas George Beaupre. Gabriella Alain Bedard. Aiden Reeve Belanger. Owen Charles Belanger. Camille Rose Pauline Belkis. Jacob Robert Bennett. Rianne Malay Benoit. Aaron Scott Bergeron. John Edward Bergeron. William Gunnar Berglund. Bana Berhane. Brooke Marie Berlide. Maggie Angelina Berrigan. Artur Pelletero Bertolasi. Andrew Jean Biancanello. Anna Balagalich. John Francis Blakey IV. Haley Rachel Blaze. Andrew Donald Blaska. Sarah Elizabeth Blum. Austin Bradley Bobe. Jessica Ann Bulduck. Arthur Bond. Jenna Ann Bond. Dylan James Bonin. Nicola Bella Borboni. Allie Sarah Bordalo. Simon James Borges. Ethan Arthur Boucher. Isabel Jacqueline Boudreau. Braden Michael Bork. Isabella Rose Brasiska. Noah Vance DeKiros Burpee. Brendan Anthony Brainerd Souza. Luke Xavier Brennan. Alexander Scott Brillhart. Cynthia Marie Brogan. Emma Elizabeth Brown. Maggie Caitlin Brown. Jonathan Francis Brown Jr. Amanda Ray Bryson. Cody William Buchan. Nicholas Paul Barinskis. Christian Nicholas Burke. Jeremy Edward Burke. Keegan William Burke. Samuel Jason Burrell. Marley Malene Bustede. Carmela Irene Buzanga. Bryn Bianca Calder. Chaselyn Charlotte Calder. Quinn Alley Calder. Nathan Lance Campos. Emma Teresa Cantalupo. Isabel Lucy Capistran. Jacob Daniel Capone. Gavin James Capello. Brian David Carby. Jacob Aaron Carlson. Lindsay Rourke Carroll. Adam Robert Carvalho. Anthony Joseph Cataldo. Pasquale Chalone Jr. Faith Adele Curvels. Kylie Jean Champagne. Ethan Tyler Chaput. Ethan Michael Charles. Ethan Michael Charette. Ryan Charles Chase. Michael Ryan Kemi. Jeffrey Chen. Alexis Helena Chrysanthus. Emily Jane Charla. Leah Marie Sincata. Adriana Lee Clark. Dominic Michael Clark. David William Clark III. Chloe Ann Codner. Dennis Charles Coleman. John Malloy Collins. Isabella Josephine Colonna. Dayanara Sky Colon Velez. Elizabeth Mary Colson. Gannon McBara Connors. Jake Russell Cooper. Anya Elizabeth Cootie. Nathan Eric Corbin. Graham Thomas Corcoran. Samantha Ann Correo. Aaliyah Maria Correa. Dahlia June Costley. Lacey Ann Coulard. Romar James Kuchar. Riley Thomas Cox. Jackson Kenneth Crawford. Nikolai Adamo Crescenzi. Marco Ivan Cernilovich. Sophia Denista Cernilovich. Matthew Ronald Cross. Alora Regina Cross Stroman. Madison Sue Croto. Isabel Faith Crowley. Megan Nicole Cummings. Katerina Elise Cunha. Nathan David Curley. Aaron Renee Curtis. Matthew Jose Davila. Jules Catherine Davis. Thomas Jeffrey Dawson. Anthony Marcus D'Angelo. Ella Rose DeCesar. Kylie Hope Dukowski. Samira Elena Delgado Luna. Michael Christopher DiMartino. Samuel Maurice DePelto. Anthony Lawrence DeSalvo. Michael David DeVitro. Matthew James Devine. Bianca Grace DeChico. Anna Lillian DeFonzo. Emily Olivia DiGiacomo. Mackenzie Lillian Lee Dion. Samuel Robert Dion. Lauren Elizabeth DePerry. Megan DePetrantonio. Ethan William Doherty. Evelyn Grace Doherty. Aiden Timothy Donahue. Callie Randy Donahue. Madeline Patricia Donahue. Paige Morgan Douglas. David Michael Dow III. Liam Shannon Doyle. Abigail Catherine Drew. Tyler Jean Drew. Brooke Jacqueline Druin. Chase Madigan Dubé. Jacqueline Elise Dubray. Aiden Duffin. Abby Mae Dumont. Kendallyn Grace Dunn. Lachlan Annette Dunwoody. Morgan Paige DuPont. Peter Andre Doriga. Hervé William DeRocher. Aiden Patrick Dutile. Alexia Ann Dutton. Abigail Kiara Eaton. Sierra Mae Edgecombe. Zachary James Elias. Kenza El-Kadiri El-Yamani. Connor James Embury. Aaliyah Madison Esty. Molly Helen Fahey. Rebecca Ann Farnham. Caitlin Sue Farrell. Trey Hunter Photo. Giovanna Lexi Ferdinand. Tyler Fernandes. Isabella Rose Ferrara. Michael Anthony Fandaca Jr. Brittany Allison Fermies. Kyle Thomas Flaherty. Ainsley Rio Fletcher. Stephen James Flibbit III. Catherine Elizabeth Fogel. Colby Jacob Fournier. Kaylee Elizabeth Fournier. Joseph Christian Franchini. Adam Charles Freiberger. Maria Madeline Furnett. Haley Catherine Frost. Skyla Annette Frost. Emily Paige Gagne. Matthew Ronald Edward Gagney. Colby Ryan Gagnon. Lexa Sarah Linda Galler. Christopher Stephen Gallinaro. Karina Pavlovna Galushko. Connor Ichiro Galvin. Jasmine Alexandra Jagutis. Jacqueline Marie Gary. Paige Elizabeth Gary. Serena Leah Gill. Jacqueline Diane Gilligan. Kaylee Lula Guinness. Christopher Maurice Gingras. Logan David Goki. Nicole Elizabeth Gorman. Graham Paul Mills Gosselin. Pluto Michael Gregg. Connor Scott Gregoire. Patrick Joseph Garcia. Isaac Michael Gridley. Jonathan Patrick Griffin. Nathan Thomas Griffin. Brady Michael Grip. Stephen Peter Gudak IV. Daniel James Ganesso. Kiana Charlotte Gullidge. Agrima Gurung. Anaya Janelle Gutierrez. Aiden Joseph Hager. Charles Benjamin Hakeem. Nathan Hamilton Hall. Cecilia Jean Hamilton. Onaya Sandy Hamilton. Lexis Jade Hanscom. Alexandra Grace Hansen. Evan Liam Harp. Julia Summer Harton. Lindsay Madison Hartnett. Rory Franklin Haught. Shannon Elizabeth Hawks. Jason Forrest Hebert. Brent William Heinrich. Travis Matthew Henry. Lillianne Marie Haywood. Caitlin Rose Holland. Mia Marie Holland. Sean Patrick Holland. Garrett James Horrigan. Tatum Elena Howe. Timothy James Hoyt. Ana Maria Cristia Oprea. Matthew Christopher Hebner. Brooke Annabeth Iachi. Kayla May Iachi. Sarah Patricia Iller. Ashlyn Grace Lee Indeglia. Ava Miranda Ingalls. Sawyer Allison Jackson. Alexia Rose Hoisington. Alexandra Grace Hoffman. Jacob James Hoffman. Millikit Tagane Gilletta. Thomas Patrick Jean. Robert Lawrence Jones. Timothy John Lyman Jones Jr. Allie K. Josephson. Kayla Lynn Joyce. Victoria Lee Just. Samantha Renee Justice. Matthew Jacob Kahn. Tristan David Kashalinas. Gavin Samuel Cater. Fred Paul Keaton IV. Rain Elizabeth Keefe. Caden Richard Kelly. Hannah Margaret Kibanish Kelly. Ryan Jeremy Kendall. Samantha Margaret Kennett.
Eric Thomas Corey. Lauren Marie Kinney. Memphis Blake Kirkland. Evan Arthur Clardy. Sean Robert Nealon. Peyton Cooper Knowlton. Ella Kate Kelb. Kaylin Elizabeth Kuhop. Matthew Thomas Koza. Evan Michael Kuhl. Jackson Peter Kunsick. Jacob Robert Lebrec. Jonathan Robert Lebrec. Alexandrine Janae Lacasse. Carly Elizabeth LaCroix. Camden Ryan Laidlaw. Abby Brooke LaJoy. Nicholas Carl Lambert. Allison Marie Lamphere. Alyssa Mary Lamprom. Haley Rose Langell. No? Justin Russell Lapham. Jack Charles LaRoe. Sarah Kathleen Latch. Devin Tyler LaValle. Catherine Ann LaVenture. Madeline Ann Lavery. Catherine May Lavoie. Rebecca Rose Levitt. Anthony Robert LeBaron. Alexander Sean LeBlanc. Montgomery Allen LeBlanc. Michael David LeBlanc Jr. Brady Thomas LeClaire. Jamie Ronan Ares Lee. Ryan Patrick Layton. Ashley Jaden LeMay. Isabel Marie Lemieux. Lance Charles Lemieux. Taylor Rose Lemire. Rachel Rose Leone. Abigail Rose Leppert. Ashley Marie Lescarbo. Skylar Ray Levesque. Casey Madison Lewandowski. Leah Jean Lewin. Andrea Alexis Lima. Ashley Nicole Rabon Lima. Nathan Ross Lindquist. Jonathan David Little. Andrew Paul Lazat. Josiah Alexis Lopez. Maxwell David Lukeman. Colby Andrew Lupian. Lindsay Madison Lytle. Jackson Ryan McKiernan. Aaron Paul McMullen. Samuel Terrence Mayer. Quinn McPherson Mayu. Madison Faith Macris. David Brian Melanchini. Jacob Patrick Marchand. Jacob David Marion. Alexander Kenneth Marsh. Lily Nicole Mason. Olivia Claire Mason. Jack Ryan McCauley. Graydon Thomas McColligan. Julia Jacqueline McCowan. Molly Lynn McIntyre. Shane Brian McLaughlin. Kaylee Dawn McMillan. Haley Marie Marr. Stephen Isaiah Melendez. James Charles Melendi. Quinn Richard Mellum. Hannah Grace Menswar. Evelyn Olivia Mercier. Alexandra Grace Merritt. Cooper Michael Michaud. Shane Alex Michaud. Joseph Carmelo Modolo. Lorenzo Daniel Milana. Ava Suzanne Miller. Ava Riley Millward. Jeremiah Molina. Isabel Joyce Maloney. Casey Noel Moran. Destiny Marie Morgan. Isabella Madison Morin. Leah Faith Morin. Andrea Beverly Morris. Aiden William Morrison. Ashlyn Denise Morse. Jason Anthony Morton Jr. Jenna Elizabeth Moyer. Joshua Robert Muse. Garrett Owen Mulhall. Philip Patrick Mullen. Jonathan Michael Muncy. Erica Jacqueline Morosky. Brianne Elizabeth Murdoch. Isabella Christine Murphy. Brian Philip Murray. Lydia Rose Menswar. Peyton Sage Nakos. Leo Alexander Napoleon. Ashton Daniel Napolitano. Dylan James Navarro. Skylar June Nielsen. Addison Hope Nelson. Alexander Harlan Frederick Nelson. Ariana Raquel Nelson. Daniel Jake Nelson. Emma Rose Nelson. Leah Caitlin Nelson. Owen Thomas Nelson. George Anthony Nigro III. Abigail Dorothy Notzel. Lily Ann Nolan. Colby John Robert Norris. Brenna Erin Norton. Emma Paige Noyce. Ryan Robert O'Grady. Michaela Rose Olson. Emma Marie Olson. Erin Rose Olson. Paige Nicole Willette. Laurel Viola Lorraine Auerkirk. Jacob Parker Overton. Hayden Edward Owen. Joshua John Owen. Caleb Joshua Owen. Diamond Kelly Page. Cassandra Lee Palermo. Olivia Rose Palermo. Carly Grace Panis. Tyler Gary Papalardo. Brian David Parker. Darsh Jignesh Patel. Abigail Grace Peabody. Kareel Ann Paterno. Russell George Patricus. Kylie Stone Peabody. Ryan Wayne Peabody. Samuel Robertson Pendergast. Adarmus Alex Angel Perez. Alexandra Maria Peterson. Ivan Petillon. Stephanie Michelle Petrellis. Kyler William Fair. Tam Yao Pham. Okay. Lorenzo Christopher Piemonte. There's no Ellie Pink. Okay. Mark Ronan Pike. Sarah Elizabeth Pennard. Isabel. Okay. Isabel Rose Pinty. Jocelyn Isabel Piawazik. Alex John Placey. Kyle Anthony Poirier Daigle. Owen Andrew Poltrapek. Emma Grace Pellini. Mary Teresa May Powell. Marisa Michelle Preble. Liam Christian Prescott. Grace Francis Preston. Megan Elizabeth Prevey. Kristen Victoria Proxa. Stephen Tyler Quaid. Devin Jacob Quinto. Sophie Peyton Regis. Riley Raymond Rickich. Abderman Reck. Alexis Marie Reed. Matthew Clovis Regis. Daslin May Ann Resendez. Bridget Marie Richmond. Nicholas Emmanuel Rio. Thomas Henry Rio. Zoe Gabriella Robertson. Michael Scott Robinson. Jillian May Robinson Warren. Pedro Rodriguez Jr. James Michael Rogers Jr. Luke Christopher Rolfe. Dylan Michael Romano. Nicholas Elia Rompa. Abigail Elaine Rowe. Veronica Cassiana Roy. Marissa Lynn Rossi. Diego Alden Rubio. Haley Elizabeth Rucker. Cole Doran Rudy. Ethan Paul Russell. Sydney Elizabeth Rutledge. John Allen Sakash. Juliana Camila Sanchez. Brady Major Santon. Haley Ann Sauer. Abigail Louise Savage. Jason Matthew Santuccio. Anna Catherine Skaggs. Tegan Oliver Scheich. Ethan Henry Scherer. Morgan Elizabeth Schonenberger. Karina Marie Schaff. Isabella Marie Sconza. Trevor Joseph Scott. Caitlin Elizabeth Cellini. Jillian May Severance. Anderson William Sharp. Matthew Timothy Charette. Jacqueline Eileen Shaughnessy. Bryn Manning Shea. William Thomas Shea. Evan Thomas Shado. I got it. Travis Ramsey Shields. Colton Lee Shimp. Madeline Jacqueline Shumsky. Yep. Noah Evan Santiago. Brooke Mary Scaffas. Andrew J. Small. Emma Jean Smith. Grace Helen Smith. Jaden Carter Smith. Jonna Ardina Smith. Nicholas Sidney Ramon Smith. Catherine Elizabeth Somerville. Alex Jeremy Soroka. Kylie Rose Souza. Riley Connor Spellman. Jacob Michael Spezaferi. Joseph Robert Spiegelman. Connor James Stacy. Krista Jill Stacy. Alexia Megan Steves. Bryn Amanda Steinmetz. Morgan Alexis Stevens. Ellen Rebecca Stiles. Dylan Michael Lee St. Louis. David Michael Stone. Meadow Summer St. Pierre. Avery Elizabeth Strickland. Felicia Roxanne Sullivan. Jade Ruby Ann Sullivan. Jake William Sullivan. Tyler Donnelly Sullivan. Rachel Helen Swanson. Lauren Lyons Sweeney. Riley Brooke Sweeney. Nicholas George Tagalakis. Alexander Brent Taylor. Anna Lily Taylor. Grayson Pauline Tellier. Anthony James Terenzio. Don Gary Terrio. Erin Elizabeth Tewksbury. Catherine Ann Tewksbury. Samantha Rose Tewksbury. Richie Thatch. Preston Ricky Tavon. Victoria Elena Thayer. Gabriel Charles Thibodeau. Timothy John Thomas. Andrew Tate Thompson. Emma Louise Judith Thompson. Cameron Jade Thompson. Lucas Edward Thrasher. Evan Joseph Tomborello. Michael Francis Toronto. Jameson Yvonne Trinito. Camden Matthew Trombley. Kira Rose Trudell. Alex James Cephas. Giving you your moment. Lydia Grace Tufts. Kobe Erwin Uranzandi. Garrett Michael Valancourt. Jake Armando Vallone. Edward Maximilian Vandeveen. Landon James Villeneuve. Alexander Nicholas Volakikin. Brianna Noel Voskresensky. Luke Medan Vu. Kyle Christopher Walker. Kylie Ray Walker. Christian Gabriel Walls. Gavin Patrick Walsh. Mia Grace Garsha Ward. Andrew Jonathan Warren. Gabriella Elena Weatherby. Tristan Allen West. Brooke Lee Whittemore. Harrison Donald Wilson. Travis William Wiltshire. Kai Jordan Weiner. Sage Elise Wing. Coriander K. Wintle Newell. Jack Henry Withy. JC Lee Wojcik. Colby Parker Wong. Haley Maureen Walls. We're going to let her come off. Zachary Francis Eukstetter. Aiden Robert Young. Adam Joseph Zabig. Kyle Fabio Zern. Laura Jane Margaret Zwart. Michael Patrick Aberad.
How about a big round of applause for Mr. Soika and Ms. Buskey? Great job. Awesome. And now for some special recognition. Just hang in there. Almost there, guys. It has long been a standing tradition at Pinkerton graduations to recognize students who will be moving on to one of the 5 military service academies. I'm extremely pleased to announce that one of your seniors, one of your classmates, Travis Henry, will be attending the Travis will be attending the United States Military Academy at West Point in the fall. Congratulations, Travis. Awesome. At this time, I ask that all members of the class of 2022 who are entering our armed forces please stand and be recognized. Seniors, we thank you for your service to our country. So one more round of applause, please, for your senior associate deans, Mr. Danable and Ms. Larkin, and their assistants, Mrs. Welch and Mrs. Moulton, for guiding the class throughout the year and preparing you for this day. Where are they? Stand, please. Mr. Danable's a little camera shy. So finally, two people that have been an integral part of your 4 years here at Pinkerton Academy, your senior class advisors, Ms. Grace Flint and Mrs. Vanessa Tracy, please come to the stage. Ladies, on behalf of the administration, I'd like to thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your hard work with the class of 2022 over the past 4 years. They're pretty awesome too, aren't they? They'd like to have a few parting remarks with the class.
Congratulations, class of 2022. It truly has been a great 4 years working with you. We've enjoyed planning all the many memorable events. A special thank you to all the parents and guardians who helped support this class. Your contributions did not go unnoticed. This class has achieved so much in the last 4 years, and we know that you are going to continue to achieve more. Best of luck to you.
We now invite your class president, Mr. Aiden Kane, to the podium.
I don't really need this anymore, sorry. Before I begin, I would like to present a special gift to Dr. Powers from the class of 2022. Dr. Powers from the class to Pinkerton Academy, we would like to present you with a new Pinkerton Academy podium with advanced technology. This gift is given in gratitude of all the faculty and staff that has helped guide us these past 4 years. So thank you. It's truly an honor to stand before the Pinkerton community as class president. I'd like to start by thanking all those who brought us here today. To all the family, friends, faculty, and staff that have played a role up to this point in our lives, thank you for all the help and sacrifices you have made to help make this possible. To the class of 2022, these past 4 years have been nothing short of unprecedented. As we stepped on campus freshman year, listening to Mo Bamba and spending our spare change on campus corner cookies, we had no idea what our high school experience would obtain. Little did we know, sophomore year, on March 13th, our everyday routines would suddenly come to a halt. A global pandemic, interrupting what was said to be the best time of our lives. We had to adapt, stay home, wear a mask, not visit family members, and attend school through a camera. It was at this time we learned to appreciate all the little things we took for granted. Now, this experience has taught us far more valuable lessons than school could have ever taught us. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, it's important to remember the obstacles of our past and remember what is truly important in your life. Understand that that one test you failed or how many likes your Instagram post received was not that important. What truly was important was the relationships you built with your family, friends, and peers. When we look back on high school years from now, it will be these relationships and the memories we made with one another that we will cherish most. Now, if you haven't listened to a word I've said so far, I at least ask that you listen to the words of everyone's favorite substitute teacher, the late Mr. Burdick, who would say, "If it's burning in your heart, chase after it, and you will succeed." Now, at this time, I'd like to graduate and congratulate the class of 2022. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left and graduate yourselves.
Okay, just one more thing. I'd like to comment on the student speeches tonight. You guys, you did an amazing job. A round of applause for all the student speakers this evening. Outstanding, outstanding. Take care, everyone. This concludes our ceremony. Have a safe drive home, and class of 2022, come back to visit. Congratulations.